Hello, welcome back to saving the Roman Empire from itself, really. I was going to make a joke about, in an ever-changing world of confusion and change, let's go to something permanent, like the Western Roman Empire. Rome, the eternal city, and all that. I had a bit of a false start. This is the second time I've done this episode, because I was looking around and there was quite a few things I didn't recognise or I didn't pick up on. So I thought I'd got the wrong game. So I remember, right, we're taking Dimidi from the Berbers, who I think must have been a programming error, because I can't imagine the Berbers being a sedentary people known mainly for, you know, being nomadic desert tribesmen. Oh, I think of the Bedouins, Berbers. Anyway, I would have thought they would have been a prime candidate for being a faction that hoards. I was a bit surprised that the Saxons don't hoard as well. Apparently, if you take all the Saxon cities, if you seize all the Saxon cities, I've got to stop doing that. Sudden successions and such like. Sudden succession of sibilant sounds. Yeah, they disappear as well if you just get rid of all of their cities. What I also noticed was that at some point, Sirmium had been sacked by savage formations. I can't help myself. And there they are. They're currently up there laying siege to some rebels, and you know that'll learn them. So what I might do, since I have. Well, I have a problem getting troops across because of these pirates. But I do have a lot of troops in there, so I could just march over there and take Sirmium while it's a rebel city. Just snatch it away from the Eastern Romans, because they're not real Romans, they're Greeks, practically. It might aid me in my defence as well if I got some provinces that were next to the Danube. That's the Danube, that is. I was talking last time about holding off hordes, and the best way of doing that is to just park yourself on the river. And the best way to win most battles in this game is to park yourself on the river. The rivers are fantastic. You can't beat rivers. I must have lost how I get troops across, because there's currently that gentleman there who's... Oh, it's expensive. That series of pirates there that are terrorising the Western Roman army. What I will do though is I will stop facilitating and just get on with it. So I'll move out as many of these troops. Oh, he's useless, he is. Poor farmer, gloomy, disinherited. Hates smelly barbarians. That's not a bad trait. Embezzler, fluent speaker. Why have I got an embezzler in charge of a gold mine? Leadership is just a long word, another long word to this man. Like inspiration. He possesses neither. I always like those little description phrases. Aren't they all just so... what's the word I'm looking for? Trite? How do I get them across the river? The Adriatic, some river. You can see my line of thinking. There's two problems though. I mean, no siege equipment and no general, and no means of getting them across. I can't even afford a. I can't afford a new boat. And we've got. Yeah, I remember moving him last time. He's good, but pagan. Now, what is the God Squad doing? They've moved. God, I really need to press the end turn button, don't I? These turns are taking ages. Now, Tara looks like it's rather calm. If I take out everybody apart from the peasants, some very look at that gold armour. If I take all of them out, what happens? Yeah, it doesn't collapse. Good. So what we can do is we can move him over there. Placus the Horseman can stick around. He can defend Britain with any horsemen that he happens to pick up as mercenaries, like them, mercenary Sarmatians. He can move to the continent because it looks like, doesn't it look like the Saxons are up to something? Sneaky Saxons, suspicious something, I don't know. He's no good. No. I'll do that. Oh, you're useless. This man has lost what little skill he had. Okay.
Yes, master.
There's a spy. Let's send him just to have a quick look around.
Yes, master. On my way. Moves depleted, sir. Assassin ready.
I'm absolutely terrified of pressing the end turn button in case something goes horribly wrong. Ooh, how long's he been there? What should I do with him? You can sail away to somewhere happy. I don't know. You can travel across North Africa. You're retraining. That's it. No wonder they split the empire in half. This is Hey, come on! Well, that was just uncalled for. I actually looked at the camera then. There's writing in Samara Breva. That's being dealt with. Why don't you build a Christian chapel? That'll make you feel better. We've got some cash flow. We've got money. Hurrah! And we're the most advanced faction. Well, of course, we're Rome. Honour and virtue have no meaning for these people. By betraying us, they're worthy only of our undying defiance. We should bury the sword up to the hilt in their liars' guts. Okay, so that idea of allying with all the tribes. Huh. The flooding, oh, never mind. Yeah, allying with all the tribes wasn't terribly a good idea. What's that picking in Varrican? Very little, and that's how I like it. Build an arena. Yes. Demidi. That looks calm enough, doesn't it? Let's move out everyone but the Limitan, them, and the peasants. Ooh, it's a pleasant surprise. I'll move them up to the African coast. So we've got two fronts closed off. We've got three main fronts now. We've got North Africa, the Balkans, and the Rhine. And the Rhine's just het up.
At your service.
Hmm.
Who shall die this day?
Now, what are your chances on attacking? Ooh. Useless.
Killer waiting for orders.
I'm paying these people something like 100 gold a turn, and they're just useless.
He shall be removed.
You, I like you. Right, so I've knocked out one family member. This is the way to deal with hordes, people. Write it down. Well, one of many ways. Yes, I was going to tell you, that was it. Send assassins in. Lots and lots of assassins, and just take out all their family members. When all the family members have gone, the faction gets wiped out.
Who shall die? Who shall die this day?
Because I could just move into Vickers Frankie I, but that would cause problems. Okay. Famously courageous. You're good, I like you. Not very loyal, but... Oh, did I deal with the Alemanni? Oh no, they've got a second city. So I'll move these people out, apart from the Limitanii. Or not. Right, what can we do with... Oh, we've got some more assassins. They're up to something. I don't like it. We need some reinforcements pretty quickly. You get over there and go to Eburacum. I'll sort you out later, that army of brigands. See, now we're getting into the defense of the Rhine kind of feel for it. What happened to Gratianus the Lily-Livered? Cassius the Lily-Livered? Do I have any people with any moral backbone left? Okay. Let's move these people out. Out of the way. Oh. In order to minimise losses, I'm going to have to fight this battle on the battle map, but I don't think it's going to be very interesting, so I'll just skip it on. Well, that was easy enough. Well, it was just a case of just moving a general in, causing a rout. End of battle.
Victory!
Right, we need to move you. What's that army all about? That one might be a little more interesting.
Prepare for battle.
It's out of the way.
Prepare for battle. Imperator.
What's your command stars like? As I say, a better commander is just so cowardly.
General.
It might be an idea actually to send them the other way, and they can try and fight off those Franks there. They can fight off these Saxons. So we've got this situation under control. Hey, when did that happen? Oh, what a turn! The ceasefire with the Alemanni, smashing. The Eastern Roman Empire decided they want nothing to do with me. Fine. House divided, cannot stand, you know, all that. Never mind. You think you can go your own way? What route would you have to take to go there? A long one. Oh, I really want to cross the Adriatic. This is infuriating. They're not even doing anything.
Ready to sail. Set sail.
There we go. Right.
Victory!
Let's get sailing.
Set sail. Sir, to the ships. Defending the troops. Aye, Captain. Set sail.
Just a long stream of WAV files, one after the other. You move over there. I need a list. I need a list of things to do every turn to try and speed this up. You move over there. You there can move to there.
Forward.
And keep an eye on those treacherous Eastern Romans. Not that you can really call them Romans, they're more like glorified Greeks. What else? So we've got 3 forces. There's a big one down there, 2 small ones there, and one that's hurrying back from Britain as fast as its little legs can carry it. I think that's it for this turn. They don't like me in Augusta Trevor. To which I say, oh dear, how sad, never mind.
Who shall die this day?
Now you're an assassin, why don't you assassinate somebody? Because you're rubbish.
He shall be removed.
Hey! He's got his cutthroat status back. If only you'd done it to somebody useful.
Orders. Prepare for battle. Prepare for battle.
Right, we'll see what next turn brings. I think it's going to bring another betrayal, because barbarians are at the gates. Not them! I see, right. You saw that, didn't you? The Eastern Romans. You miserable so-and-sos. I've got to spend money repairing that now. And money repairing them. Well, okay, Christianity's settled in quite nicely there, so we're going to put the God Squad on the boat and send them to Londinium. They're going to bring Christianity to Britain. I'm looking at my watch. 300 years early. They are not going to like this. Destroy that shrine to Mithras. We're going to put up a nice Christian shrine, and my word, that's not too bad actually. 20% public order. So the Saxons haven't betrayed me. That betrayal came from a completely different direction. I did not see that coming. Okay, what can we build there? We can build some committed tendencies. What am I doing recruiting peasants? You, yes. If they want a fight, I will give them one. Right. Fortunately, I played as the Eastern Romans not long ago, so I know where all of their key cities are. There's one there, Constantinople. That should have been one, but they were incompetent and lost it to the Sarmatians, who are looking pretty powerful. And there's some more rebels. So before we can even get on with the interesting stuff, I've got to deal with a bunch of rebels. Okay. If they land there. Oh, and Plumbatori! You can see them in action in about 3 videos time. If they land If they land there...
Disembark. No more moves, sir.
Put some committed tendencies. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly, aren't I? And some Sarmatian Auxilia into that army there. There, we've got an invasion force now, led by fairly loyal, impressively loyal pagan. Well, don't hold that against him. And now, an exciting bit: the economy. Rome's not going to build anything. Cordoba, you need to build that. You need taxing. You... Dockyards, perhaps not a good idea. That's it then. And the money's been spent. I've spent it all, and there's still a lot of places that need construction. Probably quite urgent ones. Very nice. Good, good, good. You can start building shipwrights and things like that. We'll get some trade going. It'll be a grand old time. You head on the ships and... I don't know whether to land up there or down there. We'll take them down to inside our territory so as to not be controversial. Now what do I do with these? Gonna have to clear those rebels out of the way. What kind of public order have we got there? 35, that's not bad considering its situation. Alright, the Franks and the rebels are allies. The Eastern Empire is now at ceasefire with... Yeah, and the Eastern Romans are at war with us. Swine. And you miserable man, are going to try and win a battle against somebody that's probably got a better disposition. Oh, it's all just peasants. Still, you watch this for the battles, and that's a battle for you. And things will pick up soonish. Well, we'll be fighting Franks. And we'll be fighting Franks and other barbarians.
And so it begins! We Romans never seek war, but having come to battle...
I think you do. Right. We'll have you all firing at will. And where are they? Oh, all the way over there. These people not realise I've got like a time limit on the video. Whoa. It's a large number of something. Right, we'll all line up for battle there then. Since you couldn't have the decency to start up any nearer, I'll have to, what's the expression? Bring a horse to water, something like that. In other news, what should I talk about while I'm waiting for the battle to begin? Long and blonde their hair out. Oh, I was walking home in the rain today. My umbrella, for want of a better word, disintegrated. Like it started, like all the. It was fine when I started the journey, and by the end, it had come apart by the handle, and like all the spokes had gone. So every time there was this, even the gentlest of breezes, it would just turn inside out. It was awful. It was just like having just a rough bit of fabric on top of a stick, basically. That is what an umbrella is, really, isn't it? And I also had a cup of coffee in the cafe section of the library, which I rather enjoy having. It's cheaper than the rest of town, but the cups are smaller. So that's probably not a bargain. So yeah, I went to the library, sat down and read my Kindle. This is kind of snug. I would take more books out, but I've got like 5 out at the moment. And I'm building up a nice healthy find of about £1.20. But, now here's the important thing. Don't pay back your library fines on time, because inflation will gradually reduce the monetary value of that fine. I think I said that once at university. I built up a nice healthy fine of series of fines at university. I think if you hold on to it for a couple of years, inflation rate of, what was it at the time? It's about 3%, I think, 3 or 4%. You wait there for a couple of years, and the monetary value of that fine, because you don't put interest on the fine, is less than when the fine was issued. But you have to pay your fines off in a library, a university library, particularly one University of Birmingham, wherever. You cannot graduate if you have outstanding fines with the library. Ooh, very nice. It's a bit of a waste, isn't it? Firing all this peeler on peasants. Pelting peasants with peeler. Oh, it's very effective though. Just think, for years I played this game as like the Romans. I never fully appreciated, never really fully appreciated the power of the peeler. In particular, power of the peeler, and there's a loss. It's just devastating. It's like it's more effective, I think. Yeah, the missile strength of legionaries is higher than their melee strength. And for years, it used to be an irritant. Like every time I'd see like that thing come up with little javelin, I used to just press Alt to get rid of it. Like never used to make use of it. Oh, that's beautiful, that was. Well, it's a very sort of by the book kind of battle. I'm doing a bit of role playing now. This is a gloomy coward, and this is very much how he's performing the battle. But I figure, why not let the missiles do the work? Oh, beautiful. Also, how many peelers do these people have? They're supposed to have 2 each. Right, I think we're almost down now, so he's just going to charge at them. And I think that'll bring the battle to the end. And maybe he will gain a trait that makes him have less of a morale hit. Or maybe he'll... or not. There we go. There's a nice battle for you. They killed nobody, and I killed 706. The last video he had like a nice siege to keep it interesting. Now can I move everybody back? Bar the onager. I just hope nobody attacks it. Good, right, you set those tax rates back up again. I don't know what to make of forts. They're either really useful or they're a death trap. In terms of holding barbarians at bay, it would have been useful if I'd had a fort by that bridge there. Oh goody, another rebel battle. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The hell was that?
Victory!
I may as well just... What the... I'm annoyed at that, as you can probably tell from my inflection of my voice. And that is why I don't auto-resolve battles. That was appalling. And now I've got to try and face down that rather nasty looking Saxon army with practically nothing. See if I can't send a few... Are there any troops anywhere I can just scrape from somewhere? No, these are all peasants. So when the North African campaign takes off, oh, those treacherous Greeks won't know what hit them.
General, forward. Out of move, sir. Build tower.
So they've got a city there, and then they've got Alexandria there, and then there's a number of... I think there's Philadelphia there, and Jerusalem. Philadelphia's over there, I think, and Jerusalem, Antioch. See, I know them all. That'll teach them. Now, what I'm going to do is retreat, because that was appalling. He should be sacked. Confident commander, my foot. Right, and if we get attacked, we might get a nice battle out of it. And then we can end the battle, and everything will be... Hey, okay, ooh.
Waiting for orders. Death approaches.
Now they've brought up another family member, which is fine. And another one's gone, and another one's gone, another one bites the dust, so to speak. So they're down to just having a captain again. You perhaps need to build up your skill a bit first. You! Yes, you take that. Ooh. Decimus the Executioner. Oh, and he was such a nice young man as well. Master of Assassins. Oh, look at that management. This man shapes all the affairs of the world to his plans, and lesser men obey in all things. I've never had a management score that high before. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at the money he's making from Rome. Oh, I am thrilled. Admin's worth 984. +1 influence. Well, you would have, wouldn't you?
Assassin ready.
So he's a superior assassin. Is he... He's a faction leader. That's why I'm having trouble assassinating him. I am wondering how many family members he's got left. Is there somebody in there, perhaps? No, you can't spy in there either. 57%, that's rubbish. Ooh. Burkhard and Tancred. I've got an assassination mission for you. Where's the useless one? I think he got killed. Well, he is pretty useless. Right. I'm going to press the end turn button and just see what happens. Oh, I didn't see that one happening. Ah, do you worthless pseudo-Romans. Byzantine Empire with nothing. Greater longevity, perhaps, but, you know. I'm not liking this turn. Okay. Rioting in Londinium, of course there is. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Public order of 85%. I've not even got rid of all the pagans yet. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, why are you doing this to me? Okay. It was a clever bit of bluffing, I guess. Who can you kill in there? He's a dead man. He is. Sort him out. Yes. So we are down to the faction heir and the faction leader. I think I can't see anything else now. Fortunately, because that fort's now mine, I can pass through it and attack from the back there. I hope I don't lose that. That'll be a bit of a blow for morale. Let's move some reinforcements up. You can stand outside. Might get drawn into the battle. You. What do I want them to do? It's a large army. It's not very mobile because, of course, they've got that great big Byzantine army in the way. What they can do is they can march over land, I suppose, and make life difficult for the treacherous Greeks. Okay, I know that. I've got that. Aulus Flavius, how's he got that? Sanguinary. This man's obvious relish for bloodshed is beginning to worry his associates and underlings. Okay, I've got a bit of money. If I build a ship right, it helps a little bit. Londinium, maybe you can build a shipwright as well. Oh yes, in fact you build a shipwright right now. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Forget the Christian shine, you know, that doesn't bring in money. Yes! Something that should have happened a little while back, don't you think? I can find my way through, but I can't get to him. Vicus Alamanite might be in trouble. But that's okay, because it's not an original Roman city. This is a city of Alamanite. Anyway, this is all for something for next time, because I think I've been doing this for rather a long time now. These videos are getting longer and longer. And I don't know where you find the time to spend the next 45 minutes watching Let's Play videos. So in the interest of time, I think I'm going to have to leave all the interesting stuff for the next video. So join us then when there'll be battles with the Franks, and there'll be battles with the Greeks, and there'll be battles with, oh, I don't know, rebels, Saxons. It's all getting quite interesting now. Like it wasn't before. So, you know, you just stick with it. It picks up eventually. Anyway, on that rather cheerful note, I'll see you next time.